It is officially March 2024, and it is a life-changing month. And it's also the last month with all planets direct. So, if you want to hear more, you know the drill. Grab your notebook, grab your pen, let's go. That's right, we are officially in eclipse season, and we are feeling it on every level. Should we just dive right in and say what this is all about? I think we should. So let's just do the main themes for the month, because there's so many, but you're going to be feeling it in so many ways. So on the 8th, you're going to have lots of intuitive downloads. On the 17th, you're going to have a ton of intuitive downloads and messages sent to you. But then we get into action-oriented Aries after the 20th forward. So with all this Pisces watery energy, we are closing out the astrological 2024 year. That's right, Pisces wraps up all 12 of the zodiac signs. It's an introspective time. It's very internal. We reflect on what we've done, what worked, what didn't work, what you want to do different in 2024. It is a total reset. And that happens on the 20th this month. So you can mark your calendar because it's going to be big and bold. But on the 10th, we have the new moon in Pisces, and it is having us feel all the feels and really asking us to look within and go, what do I need to work on? What self-sabotaging behaviors do I have? Whatever themes come up for you, I want you to mark it down, because in 6 months from now, it is an eclipse in Pisces that all of this is culminating towards. So it's a big buildup over the next 6 months. So whatever is coming up for you around the 10th, take note. Okay? So next, let's move on. On the 11th, mark it down, we have Venus finally leaving Aquarius and moving into Pisces. It's exalted there, and it's staying there until the 5th of April. Yes, it's going to be dreamy, lovey, and full of all the feels. It's going to be ooey gooey goodness. I never thought I'd say those words, but it is. It's like baking like warm ooey gooey cookies, and then every bite you're like, oh, it's just so warm and it's so nice and sugary. Yeah, that's kind of what this is. It's true. So it's really a time to tap into our creative side in our endeavors that we're involved in, and even allowing just like paintings to flow, or creating music, or taking that walk and connecting with nature, going out on dates, connecting with those you love in all different ways, taking long baths, and even showers, like just releasing the energy, because we're letting go of the year leading up to the 20th. But especially with all that, Pisces underlying energy, we're really encouraging it to happen. So enjoy this time. Dates can be even more meaningful. If you're going out with your partner you've been married to for 30 years, or you just have been with them 30 years, it will be a new, deeper level of connection around this time. It always happens, because Pisces is so loving and connected, and it's maternal, and it's just like if you could read the thoughts of those you love. That's basically what you're doing during Venus and Pisces. It's awesome. It's like telepathic, different level of love. You just understand each other. There's no miscommunication, because you just understand. Okay, so you get the gist, right? You get it. Okay, well then, on the 18th, Mercury is going into the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, happening on April 1st in Aries. So it's already in Aries at this point. It's going to be in there for quite some time, basically a month and a half of just pure Aries. I think it's actually almost 2 months, to be honest. So it's slowing down, Slow down your driving, slow down your words. This is a time of accidents. It's a time of road rage. It's a time of like creating war with people, overstepping your bounds. And this goes vice versa. It's not just you. I mean, it's everyone around you. It's everyone. So before you go somewhere, make sure you have extra time to get where you're going. And it's going to start feeling like Mercury retrograde as soon as that hits on the 18th. Like, slow down. Don't let your temper get the best of you. You can't take back what you say. So really try to filter yourself. Aries aren't good at that. Cardinal signs in general aren't good at that. They just say what's on their mind and then later they go, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, you shouldn't have. So this is my warning to you to think before you speak. Is it kind? Is it truthful? Is it helpful? Like, go through all the things before you blurt it out, right? So again, mark the 18th down, and it goes until, obviously it starts on the 1st and it goes till the 25th, but it will have a shadow period after. So all of April, slow your roll. 2 weeks before April, slow down and get ready. Back up everything you need. Watch your words. Watch your driving. Get your car checked out because there can be mechanical issues with vehicles as well. It's just very fiery. So you marked it down. You're good. Great. Okay, moving on. The 20th, like I talked about at the beginning, is the equinox. It is the first day of Aries season. It is the spring equinox in the autumn time in the south. So, what does this mean? It means a reset button is hit. I mean, it's a hard reset. It's saying, what do I want? What do I need? What am I going after? What hasn't worked for me? And what are my goals? Because remember, the North Node is in Aries and it's at 17 degrees. It is huge. It's like, push it to the limits. And Chiron's in Aries, so you're getting to the deepest parts of wounds that you need to go over. So you're gonna feel it. Everyone's gonna feel this. Whatever comes up, write it down. I can't stress it enough, because we all have things to work on, and it's the shadow side. So all of a sudden the light gets put on it and we're like, oh, there's the fine print I didn't read before. So really take your time. Heal, feel, see it, call a therapist, call a friend, journal, do some workbooks, do some shadowing. Shadow work sucks, but you know what? It's such a great breakthrough. It's wonderful. You can even do, therapies with like cupping and fire walking. You can, write letters and burn them. Aries is all about fire, right? So we can do all those fire elements. But also you can cool them down with your Pisces energy, so taking those baths all month. It's so helpful. Take those baths, those showers. If you can get in a pool, great. A hot tub, great. If not, that's okay. There's still a tub somewhere around, I'm sure, that you can use. And drink your fluids. Cool down that fire, right? But it's going to feel so refreshing and exciting, and the energy comes back full force, and we're like, I was just in like sleep mode for the last month. Yeah, but now it's time to wake up and just go. So all those great ideas that came to you around the 17th or around the 8th, put them into motion. This is where you hit the gas. But not too fast. Get what I'm saying? But what you're gonna do is just go after it. Go after what you want. Put a foot in front of the other to put the steps into place of what you're going after. So it's taking baby steps, calling who you need for the information, going to the library, calling the people who know. Taking little steps lead to big, gigantic endeavors where you're like, oh, how did I start that? I'm surprised myself. Yeah, you did, because you had what it took. And Aries season is going to light your butt on fire and get you going. It excites you. You don't know what to do with your energy. It's time to burn it and use it, right? So take advantage of this time. So on the 20th, throw caution to the wind, but not all of your caution, and go for it. Get excited about life again. Think about what you can create, what you want, how to realign with it, and go after it. And then eclipse season, it's here. It's here on the 25th. It is a lunar eclipse. Full moon, that's right, full moon, lunar eclipse, happening in Libra. It's ruled by Venus, so it's got this beauty mark to it. We're like, okay, what do I need to change in my relationships? What isn't working? What's not going along for the ride? Oh, that's been hidden from me. All of a sudden, it gets eclipsed out. These are fated events. And this happened, 6 months prior when we had the other new moon, and it was an eclipse. So we had that happen around October of 2023. So those themes are going to come up now, and they evolve or they leave. And so they're going to evolve anyways for you because you're evolving. These are fated events that you cannot stop. So what's more important though, this lunar eclipse in Libra on the 25th is the start, right? Because the next one is 2 weeks later, the new moon solar eclipse in Aries on the 8th of April. So you have 2 weeks to watch these crazy things happen in your life going, wait, where'd that come from? Oh, who are you? Oh, where are you going? When did we start fighting? Yeah. So everything starts coming up and we're like, oh, that is a preview for the next 6 months. So between the 25th and the 8th of April, that is your preview of what this eclipse season has in store for you. And what's even more interesting, that's pretty interesting. The Libra lunar eclipse on the 25th is happening in the South Node. Okay? And on the 8th, the Aries solar eclipse, new moon, is happening in the North Node. So we have these literal, fated events. You cannot stop. It's asking you to let go of those relationships that can't go any further or evolve them and make them something new. And then going to our Aries self-starter going, this is what I want though. I need this. You need this. We all need this, but I need this. So between those 2 weeks, themes are coming up and you're going, yeah, I've done that before and I've helped out where I can, but I need to move this direction. It's not about we anymore. It's about you. Singular. It's not about the collective. It's not about anybody but you. So there's this big transition mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, where we're going, okay, but this isn't what I want. What I personally feel I want is this. But you want me to do this because you're comfortable with it. So it's all about realigning, going, yeah, I've been comfortable though, and it's just what I've done. Okay, what you've done is not who you are and what you're here for. So this is where the universe shakes you to your core, especially with Chiron in Aries. In Aries season, going, get real, quit lying to yourself. And all of a sudden those epiphanies that hit you all month long, you can't hide. And they only get more intense as we go into eclipse season. It's big. So then when we have, I'm not going to go too crazy with it, but then we have that Aries solar eclipse, and that propels us for the next 6 months moving forward into the future. So it's big, big, huge changes that are closing out, that are beginning again, fated events. And I'm not just personally, this is collectively, but it's going to happen to everyone. Aries is very personal. It's happening to you and for you, but not to anybody else, just them and you watching. It's you. Like, how is it going to affect you? You need to pay attention. This is huge, huge. So really wake up a little bit, be aware, and just watch the world change. This is an 11 month in numerology. It is a master number. It is literally mastering a part of your life and evolving. And the eclipses are right on time with it. So if you're not feeling it yet, you will by the end of the month. So bookmark this video. You can come back and go, oh yeah, that's right. That's what Kori said. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. Oh, interesting how that played out. Yeah, isn't that interesting? So I will calm it down now because I need to go back into Pisces energy before we get into Aries energy, because we're going to need all the energy we can muster up when Aries shows up. So with that being said, I hope you kind of get an idea of what's to come this month. I can do deeper diving into videos of all the moons and all that. That's fine. But I wanted to give you an overview because it's a it's a dynamic month of transformation, but also catapulting us into the next 6 months of what we will be witnessing, especially in April and May. And if you think I'm kidding, mark my words. April and May, woo, get ready for a financial disaster. Get ready for like banking issues, in general, power to the people, boycotting food places, wars getting to a different level. This is only the beginning. So enjoy the last month of all planets direct. Soak it in, enjoy it, and let those messages flow to you during Pisces season, and really go after it as soon as we hit Aries season. That is your green light. It means go. All right. With that being said, I am sending you so much love. Bye for now.